G'day, this is Brian Smith with today's Boots on the Ground business tip. Today's tip's an interesting one. It's about ignorance, and I believe that every true entrepreneur has to have some level of ignorance, or else they wouldn't go into the business. That moment when you conceive of that whatever it is that is going to change the world for you or change your life, that's a precious, precious moment. And that has to be taken action on as soon as possible. If you stop to think, the impetus is lost, and it's such a waste. So I know that when I first conceived of, oh my God, there's no sheepskin boots in America, I thought of one thing. I want millions and millions of people to wear sheepskin boots. Had I stopped to think that, okay, what is, all of the things that a normal, person you would learn in a business college class is, okay, you have to look at inventory, how many stock keeping units, which is sizes and colors. Had I thought that through, I probably wouldn't have gone into business. If I'd figured out the cash flow, because the product in both America and Australia is very seasonal, it sells in the winter time. Not like a yogurt business which has got cash flow every day, it's nice and easy. This had a huge ramp up for inventory and a really quick selling period and a frantic collection period for getting your money back. Had I known about the fact that Americans didn't understand sheepskin like Australians do and all the problems that brought up, had I realized that I had to have a ramp of staff for 3 or 4 months and then nothing for the rest of the year, and I had to work at separate jobs. Had I sat back and thought about all those things that would go into a normal business plan, you probably would never have heard of UGG today. I honestly believe there's a certain amount of ignorance that you have to have if you have a new product and you are really passionate about bringing it to market. Now, having said that, a good product helps, a great idea is even better, and there is some point where you're going to have to face the facts that if it hasn't worked after several years, then it might be worth looking at another project or another product. I went through my infancy for 3 or 4 years with the UGG boot business, and several times I tried to give up a couple of times because I didn't think it was going to work. But something always kept me back, obstacles I was able to overcome, little things that I would see other people give up over. I figured, no, I can make it through that, I can last it out, I can make it to next season. Even though I tried to give up a couple of times, it was the perseverance and the ignorance that got me through. So that's today's business tip. I hope you enjoyed it. Look forward to talking to you next week.